luckily for everybody's well-being, that changed. And some of it changed, most of it changed for the better, but it was still people were left behind. Okay? And not as much as culture, most of you people in this room are I consider educated people. Okay? I never went to college a single day in my life. I wasn't interested in it. There's a lot of industry and business that doesn't involve. I appreciate everything every one of you people do, and every educated person does, but our culture is based on sustainability. We don't have the education. When our culture is taken away, we can't simply move on and go fill out a job application and go create this new job and put a briefcase in our hand and put a suit on and go into an office from 9 to 5. That's not our way of life.
But you don't
That's not
is providing a commodity.
No, absolutely. We're part of the service and everybody's well-being. If you eat seafood, if you eat beef, if you eat vegetables, it's all part of everybody's way of life. No matter what you do, you can be a vegetarian, you can be a straight eat up meat, whatever. You still have to eat to survive. You have to drink. You have water. We have a way of life here that sustains our well-being as well as helps the whole world maintain their lives. And so, whether you're Cambodian, whether you're Vietnamese, whether you're black, or whether you're white, it doesn't matter. We're all one community, is the way I deal with it. I've learned to be, and I deal with it. We are all together here. We're fighting for the same outcome. Our livelihood and our well-being and our legacy of the people. I'm a fifth generation person. My family was born not at the end of the road in Venice. They were born 30 miles south of there. And my father was born in Port East, Louisiana, which is just a lighthouse and a dilapidated marina that the parish rebuilt. My mother, and they lived in a community that's not even there down at the end of the Southwest Pass called Birdwood. It's just, it may not even be on the map anymore, but it's there. And until the early 50s, they moved to Venice. My mother and father couldn't drive a vehicle their whole life. Never drove a car. You know? So we adapted. As the Reverend says, we all learned to adapt. And we learned together. We went to school together. In our community, we intermingled together. And it's just how it works. It's just our way of life.
Do that, 'cause nobody else
I like
can.
to add to it. I like to add to it is, you on the news, you hear racial problems. That's one thing I can say about Plaq Parish. There isn't no racial problem in Plaq Parish. No matter what culture you come from. You go to Freeman's, what's up? Hey, how you doing? It just, to me, it's no racial problems in Plaq Parish. That has nothing to do with it.
I would say, we all have our definition of what racism means, and I always use an example. If a fish in water, you don't know what it is to be wet. I could say Plaquemine has come a long way in terms of the overt racism that exists. I would say this to your initial question is that there's a need for us, all of those of us who are being victims. I don't care what nationality claim is against the rich and the poor, it is against the poor. So there's a need, and I've had examples in Plaquemine Parish when we have came together across a parish line, because the recent election to turn the poll back over to the council. It was everybody saying, so we all had a point in Plaquemine